Hello everyone. In my last video, I have shown you guys how to update the ESP826680 firmware, and now in today's video, I will introduce some of the AT commands for the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and then with the help of AT commands, I will show you how to connect with OpenWeatherMap website to get the weather data of a city. Make sure you have updated your Wi-Fi module with the latest firmware. If you haven't watched my previous video on updating the AT firmware, then the link is given in the description tab of this video. Please check it out. So let's get started. I have connected my ESP8266 Wi-Fi module with USB to serial converter and connected it with my laptop. As you can see in the device manager, the communication port is communication port 3. So now I will use a serial terminal software like HW Hercules to open the communication port 3. You can use any other serial terminal tool of your choice like Putty, RealTerm, TerraTerm or any other. Now we have to select the baud rate. The default baud rate of ESP8266 Wi-Fi module after updating the firmware is 115200. So I will select this and then I will keep the data size as 8 and parity as none. Now I will check if the module is working fine or not by typing the AT command and then pressing enter key. Make sure you don't hit the backspace key while entering the AT commands, as it will change the command and you will get an error, as you can see on the screen. Next command is to reset the Wi-Fi module, and the command is AT plus RST, and then press the enter key. By this command, module will reset itself, and now you will see a lot of information on the screen. Coming to the next command, it is AT plus GMR command. This command is used to get the firmware version present on the module. As you can see, the firmware version is 1.7.4, which is latest as of now. Next command is to turn on and off the echo. You might have seen that whatever I am typing is displayed on the terminal screen. This is because the echo is turned on. To turn off the echo, type ATE0 and then enter. Now you will not see any echo from the module. To enable the echo back, I will use ATE1 command. Now you can see the echo is enabled. Usually I enable the echo when testing some commands using USB to serial converter, but while using this module in some projects, I keep this setting disabled. This is my personal choice. Next command is to change the baud rate of the module, which is AT_UART_DEF. With this command, I will change the baud rate of the module to 9600, and then I reverted this back to 115200. If you still using the old AT firmware, then this command might not be supported. So please update your module firmware to the latest version. Next command is to set the mode of the module to station mode or to access point mode or to both. Now I will keep it to station mode, and the command for this is AT plus CW mode _def equals to 1. The next command is to get the list of available access port, and it is AT plus CW LAP. So these are the list of available access points near me. Now I will join with one of the available access points, and the command is AT plus CWJAP, followed by the access point name and password. As you can see, the ESP8266 module is connected with test Wi-Fi network, and it has also assigned the IP address to the module. To know the IP address assigned to the module, there is a command AT plus CIFSR. So you can see the IP address and MAC address are returned when we type this command. If you want to disconnect from the network, you can use the AT command AT plus CWQAP. This will disconnect your module network. Next, I will show you how to connect with the OpenWeatherMap to get the weather information from their website. But first, I would like to show you how this will work in a browser. I already created an account on OpenWeatherMap website. You can also create an account for free. Then click on the API doc and go to the examples of API calls. Copy this information into a new tab and paste your API key. I also changed unit to metric scales so that we get the temperature data in degrees Celsius. So as you can see, the temperature is here. Now let's get back to our ESP8266 Wi-Fi module AT command. So let's look into our next command, which is used to enable or disable the multiple connection. For this example, since we have to connect with the Open Weather Map website, we will keep the connection to single. So I will use the command AT plus C IP mux equals to 0. So now let's once again connect with the access point with the command AT plus CWJ AP equals to test Wi-Fi and password. Now we will establish the connection with Open Weather Map website using the CIP start command. Make sure you type it correctly. Using backspace will result in an error. You can see now you are connected. There is one more way to send the commands. Instead of typing like this, you can use the below text boxes to send the commands. This will help in preventing any typing error. So now we are connected again. Next step is to send the number of bytes, which is 87 at the moment. I will show you later how I calculated 87. Now you will receive this greater than symbol. Now we will enter the get HTTP command, which I have already prepared to get the weather information from London. Now you have received your weather information, and here is the temperature information. Let's change the cities to Shimla, which is in India, and here we get the weather information. Now let's again change it to Delhi, which is also in India. Here we have to change the number of bytes to 86, and here we get the weather information. Now once again change the city to New York, which is in US. Here we have to change the number of bytes again to 89, and here we get the weather information. Now let's discuss how we entered the number of bytes to send in AT plus CIP send packet. As you can see, the number of characters are 85 and these are 2 characters, so total number of bytes are 87. Similarly, the same is calculated for other cities. So that's all in this video. In next video, I will connect this module with Arduino or any other microcontroller and try to decode this data and display it on a TFT or OLED or LCD. I hope you like this video. In case you have some doubt, please feel free to contact me. If you want me to make some other type of video, please let me know in comment section. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.